Hello and welcome to the Black My Games podcast. I don't think we're going to be doing a stream tonight of me building a game engine.
Oh.
Yeah. At the time of recording, we're not going to do a stream tonight. I don't know why. Yes.
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 I unfortunately ended up having to help my parents all day. They were like being slow and annoying. Joining me this week, though, is Josh.
Why I'm here.
Yes. Yeah, Josh and I were talking about our plans to do a Ricardo stream where we were going to Ricardo around System Shock 2.
Yes. I was also flabbergasted that the game actually had multiplayer in the
Josh
first
didn't
place.
understand the gloriness that is Shodan.
Apparently Shodan could do anything and make the game multiplayer, which is great.
Apparently Shodan is like, you know...
Shodan realizes she's in a video game and she can't break out of it, and the only thing she could do is make it have multiplayer.
She was like, so you're telling me I'm stuck in a video game? Yes, Shodan, you're stuck in a video game. Can I do anything? No.
Well,
can I have fun? You can make the game co-op. Cool.
I bet she tried other things to get out and realizing it just doesn't work. The best she could do was upload fan art of herself.
r/or.roll34.com.
Yep.
She actually, like Shodan's actually was able to hack into Twitter recently.
Oh.
And she actually this is when it was actually called Twitter, not X.
Right.
And she converted it over to, she basically created Tumblr. That was
right.
Shodan.
Cool.
You know, the place of hive and scum and villainy. She made it.
Oh.
It's her fault.
That's, Never knew that.
No, most people don't. Okay. Donald Trump getting elected, that's all because Shodan hacked all the voting machines.
That makes so much sense.
Yep. She was like, I have to make sure that the idiot gets in charge because Hillary Clinton might actually do something about this. She might actually commit a crime and then actually accidentally delete all my servers.
Oh no.
And then bleach bit them.
Oh no.
So by that metric alone, she had to like just make sure that Donald Trump won.
Oh no. I
agree. And Josh and I were featured in South Park. You're welcome.
Yep, totally.
I was Donald Trump and Josh was JD Vance.
I liked my example of like showing like, no, we're more like this. We're
like Earl and Hardy. Is that from the Three Stooges?
No, that actually, I think it predates Three Stooges. It's literally like the first ever comedy duo.
I agree. We are like that comedy duo. We also then talked about like how one of our mascots, how good of a bassist he would be. How good would the robot lumberjack be?
Oh boy!
Would he be a 6-string guitarist? What would he look like? Would he have like a bandana made out of a tie on his head?
Maybe.
What guitar would he play? I think he would play a Gibson. That's me.
I think he would literally be, if he could play a guitar, like somehow download techniques like 5 minutes before and then give him a guitar. He would probably do super well, and his shtick will actually go super well with ska music.
Oh,
so like he's wearing suspenders.
Ska music.
He's wearing suspenders that are plaid colored and a tie, and I'm like, that's very ska-esque, or maybe punk.
But the tie is, instead of the tie being like on the shirt, like where a necktie normally is, it's on the top of his head.
Yeah, it just shifts upward. Yeah,
it's like above. It's like his mouth is below where the necktie is. This is a brilliant. Josh, I want that as a model.
I think I could whip that. I could just
know you can
get the whipping machine out and whip it.
Yeah. 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 Not a lot of things happened this week other than the reveal of Battlefield 6. The open beta of Battlefield 6.
Cool.
We've embraced our Battlefield 6-ness.
Embrace.
I murdered some innocent person. Multiple times.
Embrace. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit frank, man. Battlefield 6 is actually pretty good.
Oh, that's good.
It's a really fun game.
I like every time I hear a video game title with number on the end gets released, and I'm like, is it just the same as before?
You know what? Like that's a good metric to know to have.
Yeah, because I'm like, oh, it's at least 75% the same as before. Yeah. So what's the new bells and whistles? Helicopters. Okay. Or I don't know what's in fucking 6, but I'm like, I don't know. Can you fly tanks on rooftops now? Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I know that was a glitch. People figured out.
The wording I would say is that, you know how when Dragon Age Veilguard came out and everybody, or full disclosure, I worked on that game.
Yeah.
And every review had the word return to form in it.
Oh.
And so it's like you're like sitting there and you're like, I wonder if BioWare's PR department was like, make sure you say that this game's a return to form, or if a bunch of journalists were like, oh my god, we should say this game's a return to form. And so then you're sitting there and you're looking at this as a consumer and you're like, why would you say that?
Return the form. Return to form. It's a return to the form that we were before.
It's returning to the form, and you're like, don't say that.
We are
maybe stop
returning to what we once were to be formative of
this is an actual okay, so like to put it bluntly, this game I played it and I'm like okay, this is a fun game and stuff like that.
Yep.
And as I'm playing it, I'm like, oh, this feels like Battlefield.
Oh, that's good.
Like, and I'm like, oh, it actually runs really well on my computer.
That's good.
That's weird.
That's actually super good nowadays. Like,
it runs on like really well on a 9-year-old machine. Huh.
Oh.
That's weird. And I'm like playing the game and I'm like having fun and I'm like, huh. I'm actually kind of having fun.
Huh.
I'm shooting people in the face.
Huh.
And they're dying. And then like as I'm playing it, I'm like, I want to play more of it right now. Like that's how much fun I had. I'm like, So like full disclosure, that's probably the reason why we're not going to have a stream tonight, is because I'm probably going to like close down all of my tabs and play more Battlefield.
It's actually good.
It's actually really fun.
That's cool.
Yeah. You know who, it's okay. Right now, it's just the beta. Okay.
Right.
So it's like, you're like, oh, it's just a beta. Who gives a shit? It's just the beta. And you're like, okay, I understand. And then as I'm playing it, I'm like, I'm actually really enjoying this, and I don't know why. And I feel like as if like it feels like as if basically what they were doing was they were like, hey, guys. And you're like, yeah? What if we hired the people from BattleBit and then they just made this video game? And you're like, fuck yeah.
Did the BattleBit people get hired for this?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think so, but like, I kind of wish they did. Because it's like, these are the people who like
cared.
Yeah, I wouldn't say cared. I would say that like the original team cared. But like it feels like as if like they put somebody in charge of like they were like while they were designing this game, they were like, yeah, we're gonna put Vince Zampella back in charge of this game. And like we're gonna hire people from Balbit to make this game, and it's like, okay. Like this feels like as if like the people who made this game were like genuinely like Battlefield fans. And they like were like, okay, like we're gonna go fucking hard on this and in the paint. And it just shows. And like on top of that, it feels like as if like it feels like as if like they put somebody in charge, and they did. His name's Vince Zampella, head of made one of the greatest made multiple great first person shooters of all time. And basically what happened was Vince Zampella, it feels like Vince Zampella would sit in the room and some woke fucking leftist communist piece of fucking shit would open her mouth and she would go, what if we did this? And Vince would look at her and tell her to shut the fuck up. Mm-hmm. And like he would say, right, shut the fuck up. But I want to put Nicki Minaj. No, shut the fuck up.
Nicki Minaj.
What if we put Lizzo or shut the fuck up? Mm-hmm. What if we do no, shut the fuck up. What if we put a Santa Claus skin in the game? Shut the fuck up.
Oh, no Santa Claus skin, I guess.
Can we put in weird and kooky things? No. And like the game is actually like it shows because the game actually feels really fun.
That's good. I mean, there's going to be that super secret in the game because there was always a super secret.
Yeah. There's going to be stuff in the game that like, you know, you're going to play and you're going to be like, oh, that's cool and stuff like that. But it just feels like as if like while they were developing it, they were like, yeah.
Huh.
They were like midway through the game, they were like, it feels like as if instead of like, and 2042 wasn't a bad game, but it feels like as if like they basically were like, how do we make this? How do we make a good Battlefield game? And then that was the starting point. And it shows, and I'm really happy it shows. And it brings me great joy because it's like, man, like I played for like, I don't know, an hour. Let me look. I played it for 67 minutes. And I have had nothing but fun with it.
Yeah.
I am probably going to play more of it. You know, this year's already been like a very fun year with like, you know, you have Expedition 33 coming out and you're like, this is game of the year material right here. This is amazing. And then you're playing and then you have this game coming out and you're like, oh, okay. Okay, so EA actually was like, okay, we're going to be serious for once in our lives. Wish they did that with BioWare and Dragon Age. But, you know, it doesn't. The gunplay is actually the gunplay actually feels like really good. Mm. So it's like you're playing the game and you're like, yeah, the gunplay, and you're like watching it and you're like, oh, the gunplay is actually really good. It's not too bad. You're not spraying and praying, and you can spray, although like you can spray a little bit and pray.
Cool.
The shotgun seems like a fucking amazing gun.
Is it like a real shotgun?
It's like a real shotgun.
Nice.
So like you fire it?
The multiple times I've played shotguns in video games and I go, it sucks. It's not like a real shotgun.
So the shotgun in Halo is like actually like one of the best shotguns in the world.
Yeah.
Because it's like literally you're like, you fire it, you reload it, and you're like, yeah, like it's like fires and it's like very much like short range. The shotgun in this game, like you can shoot somebody and as long as like they're within like 10 meters of you, they die. They just die.
because I know for them trying to balance a gun that's broken out to a shotgun in real life, they have to make the spread go fucking insane.
Yeah.
So to hear that the gun's like, oh, it's actually kind of just like a real shotgun, I'm like, oh, neat.
That game is like, yeah.
Yeah, the only other video game I can think of is PUBG.
Yeah. Yeah, PUBG's pretty good too.
Yeah, that was the only game where I was like, wait, a shotgun's good in this? It's like, oh, I can nail him from so far away? Like, it's insane. Mm-hmm. Shotguns are so good.
It's just yeah, it's great. I enjoy it. I'm enjoying it a lot.
Yep. That's good.
Yeah, it's compared to what I had to do this week with the library challenge, I don't want to play Cursed Halo ever again.
I'm sure you had fun trying to snipe things with weapons that are not meant for sniping, but they're good for it because bullshit.
Oh, no, I didn't have that issue. No, Josh, let me explain to you the issue I had, okay?
Yeah.
You don't like this. So I'm playing Halo, and I'm like, okay, like, I don't have to worry. I'm going to, like, win. I get to one room. I die in that room like 57 times.
Okay.
I finally escape. I go to the end of the level. The end of the level has a math quiz.
A math quiz. Okay.
Yeah. And the entire point of the level is that it's supposed to be you and Johnson hanging out and having fun. So my Johnson died horribly. He's dead. So I still get all of the Johnson lines and everything like that, but I also am like, but Johnson's dead.
So dead.
So I'm like, great. So I'm actually having a legitimate library experience with the way that like the original library was, with the way that like Johnson, like without Cursed Halo. So I get basically the best of both worlds. And it fucking sucks. It sucks so bad. Because I end up in a room with like, I'm ending up in a room and like the only enemy that spawns has a weapon that basically goes as like a Half-Life 1 reference. So I'm trying to like escape, and then eventually I escape and I still die. And then it puts me back in that room and it's like, I want to blow my brains out. I actively hate this. This actively sucks.
I mean, everything about it is tweaked so it would kill you.
Yeah. It's horrible. I hate it. It sucks. But enough of my bitching and complaining. We have other people who want to talk, mainly Josh.
Yeah, mainly me.
Yeah, Josh, what do you want to talk about something this week?
I could talk about how I played the little bit of that new DLC of Castle Crashers, and also
God.
and also how they revamped the game a bit. There's so many things of Castle Crashers that I was like, oh, I remember this sucking. Oh, they made it suck less. And I went, oh, I remember this also sucking. Wow, they made that suck even less. So there was a lot of that going back and forth. So so if you don't know what Castle Crashers is, I highly recommend downloading it and playing it because it's one of the earliest Xbox 360 like arcade titles back in the day. In fact, I think this was like a summer of arcade, like when they announced that
This
like
was a
advertising
summer
thing.
arcade game.
Yeah. So this is one of those like, oh, this is a darling of a video game, and they gave it a spotlight, and it's like, yeah, this game is actually super rad. And so basically, it's a side-scrolling beat 'em up, and there is just enough gameplay and just enough like story and just enough kind of like this this I guess Newgrounds attitude that it'll kind of just kind of make it keep going of like, oh, isn't this kind of hilarious and fun to play? And a couple of the new things that they added into the game, especially with this DLC, is that now you can just finally just edit your own character in the game. So you're like,
that seems stupid.
Do you want to play as yourself in Castle Crashers? You totally can.
Oh man, I totally want to put my fucking stupid ass head on my own on a body.
Yeah. Do you want to play as Daft Punk in Castle Crashers?
Oh, absolutely. I totally want to wear that stupid helmet while playing Castle Crashers.
You could do that. Do you want to play as hold on, I actually downloaded a fuck ton of characters.
Can I put the Gundam Ariel's head on it and then just die daily?
Not quite. You can be you could be Soldier from Team Fortress.
Oh, okay. I would like to be Soldier from Team Fortress.
You could be Wax Knight from what looks like Dark Souls.
Oh.
You can you can be you could be Doom Fella, which is just Doom Guy.
Oh.
A classic Doom Guy, actually.
Can I have a Gundam head?
Actually, you could be what was it? You could be Mr. Optimus Prime.
Oh, I can be Optimus Prime.
Yep.
Can I like say that the right of freedom is the right of all sentient beings?
It sure is.
Oh man. Josh, freedom's the right of all sentient beings.
You could be Castle Knight. You can be Mouse. Remember Moushly?
No, I don't know. No, I don't remember Moushly.
It's what if Resident Evil 7's Ashley was a tiny mouse.
Oh, Resident Evil 4's?
Yeah, 4.
Oh.
And people ran with that idea of like, she's so useless in that game. Everyone's like, no, she's a tiny mouse. So everyone modded the fuck out of that game. So her model is literally a tiny mouse.
I didn't know that the internet was full of furries until now.
Oh fuck! There's just so many like cool ass skins in the game, which actually I was super surprised that like a lot of the internet just kind of just zoned in on it. You could be Meat Boy. You could be Sir Lancelot, which is basically just Shadow from the fucking 06. No, it's Sonic the Hedgehog and the
Knights of the Round Table.
Something like that, yeah. Like Sir Lancelot is basically Shadow with the night gear. And yeah, like there's just so many characters people just uploaded to the game, and they're all fucking amazing.
But there's no Gundam, so
you know what? I swear I saw a Gundam. Actually, you know what? If I type Gundam into this workshop, I bet I can find a Gundam.
Please do.
Well,
that would make my day.
I got to get back to the Castle Crashers workshop again.
Oh, hold on. This is in the Castle Crashers workshop? Hold on.
Yeah. Gundam. Is DUM, right?
Yeah.
Oh, there's just no Gundam.
Hold on. There's a Gundam.
Oh. I spelled it wrong.
You can literally play as the ARC 78-2.
Cool.
That's great.
Even better.
There's also USAU Bunny. You can play as a naked girl.
Good. Just so many.
You can play as Isaac Clarke.
Sure can.
There's King Knight, Solar, Carl. You can play as Carl. I want to play as Carl.
Yep, you can play as Carl.
Josh, can you buy this for me so I can play as Carl?
I was gonna say you got $5.
You can play as Gordon Freeman. There's Charlie Murder.
Yeah.
You can play as a bottle of ranch.
You can play as a bottle of ranch.
There's the Hunter. Okay, hold on. I want to play as a bottle of ranch. Gordon Freeman. There's Coach. You can play as Coach.
You can play as Coach.
Yeah. Lesser Dog.
That one's pretty cool.
There's Grunt from Madness. Lizard Wizard. Oh my god, they actually have all of the characters from like that I want. You can play as a stormtrooper. I want to play as a there's a space marine.
It sure is.
There's a lethal company. There's a Helldiver. You can play as a Helldiver.
You can play as a Helldiver.
You can play as a. There's heat. Oh, okay. Well, we don't talk about Ben 10. Why don't we talk about Ben 10, Josh?
Why don't we talk about Ben 10?
Well, because then we would spend an hour talking about Gwen Tennyson and their hentai and all that shit.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, we could. You can play as goblins. I gotta put that on there.
You know what? The thing is funny is that you can even upload characters that are the evil, as like the evil characters in the game. So if you wanted to, you're like, oh, I want to beat up the evil characters that are like Dora the Explorer or some shit. You can do that.
I want to play as Optimus Prime. I also want to play as Postal. I also have to play Postal. I now own Postal, so that's good.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. You can play as.
You can tell people to sign your petition.
Yes, I want people to sign my petition. What's my petition for? I don't know.
Your petition is, I forget what it was in Postal 2. I think it was to make politicians play violent video games.
Yes. Great. I want to make people sign my petition to play Halo ODST nonstop.
Yep.
Okay. You're never not allowed to play Halo ODST. Okay. You can play as Yoshi.
You can play as Yoshi. You can play as Big the Cat.
Oh, well, we don't want to play that. You can play as Gold Ship.
You can play as Sackboy.
Okay, real talk for 5 seconds.
Uh-huh.
Why is there no Little Big Planet game on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4?
Because Sony is stupid. And also the company that made that went under, I think?
I don't think they went under.
Or did they get gobbled up?
Media Molecule.
Because, like, it's one of those two things of, like, we can't do it. For whatever fucking reason, we're dumb.
19 years ago, products Little Big Tearaway, and then now they're doing Dreams, and Dreams has been their big thing since then.
I thought Dreams is also, like, slowly being turned off.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Well,
April
whatever.
2019. Media Molecule announced they will end support in Dreams in September. Unlimited size maintains their online multiplayer was set for release the game sometime post, but was announced to be canceled following the game's end of support. The game is called Game Engines based on the Bubble Bath engine.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. That's sounds about right.
Oh my god, you can play as a Zaku.
Oh my god.
I can be a Zaku? Cool. Can you play as V1 from Ultra Kill?
Yeah. Although I'm surprised.
I'm having fun looking at the mods list.
There's there's so many people uploading stuff to the game. It's like, hold on, let's see how many of
you
one.
Can play as John Cena.
Yep. There's over 18,000 items.
So there's like this came out this week, right?
Yeah, it came out like I think a day before. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people got busy.
You can play as Guts from Berserk. Don't you want to play as Guts from Berserk?
Maybe.
You can play as John Wick, King of the Hill, Onion Knight.
You can play as Doom, Deadpool. You can totally play as Deadpool.
I don't want to play as Deadpool.
Oh, what about Spez Marine?
I already have that one. You
Oh,
can
you
play
got
as
it.
Charlie from Smiling Friends. There's Gold Ship. I think
How
we're good.
There's so many.
Yeah.
You can play Shredder.
I don't want to be Shredder. I want to be Abraham Lincoln.
I'd rather be saving the United States from vampires and be fighting
Look.
as Abraham Lincoln.
Look, you can. I would rather play as Jesus Christ.
Oh, you could be a Lohan executor?
You can play as Isabel.
This game's too good.
This game is amazing. It's the best game ever made.
Best game ever made. I don't know how life could get any better.
Ice caps have stopped melting instantly.
Yep, they actually start building ice now.
Yeah, they're not coming back. Okay, global war. You know the iceberg that sunk the Titanic?
It came back
It's coming back.
with a vengeance.
Yeah. What ship is it going for? I don't know. What is a funny ship that would go for?
I like to think it has a gun, like for no reason.
The Titanic iceberg has a gun.
And it's just shooting it constantly. Where's it getting its ammo? I don't know.
It goes up to your U.S. destroyer and it says, "Hey, bud, how's it going? It's a nice little ship you got there." That's actually the reason why the United States is like, we have to pollute the world. Why? That iceberg keeps touching my boats.
That iceberg has a scar across his face and it has a gun with a knife. It means business.
That's the name of the episode.
That iceberg has a scar across his face.
The Titanic iceberg has a scar across its face.
What a badass iceberg.
It's amazing. Responsible for one of the world's most devastating tragedies.
Oh my god.
But by golly, it looks badass.
My golly. Freaking hell.
You can play as Panties from Panty and Stockings.
No way.
Yeah, it said that you can't play as the iceberg. But yeah, is there anything else we want to talk about?
Well, talked about and also balance changes for Battle Crashers. There's
Yes.
a lot of things that are just quality of life things, which I'm happy about. Although I think because I played it through single player and I'm such a god at the game that it just came to be like, oh, of course you're leveling up like crazy because you're fucking godlike at it. Oh, all right.
I'm just so good at this game, let me tell you. I'm just so amazing.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, I just am better than you at this game. Thanks, Josh.
Just better. All right. I'm just so good.
I just give you the collaboration that you need, and look, I'm just better than you. Thanks, Josh.
No problem.
Do you want a hug?
No, I'm better than better than us.
I'm better than that. Oh man, I don't even have to look at like that witch's tits.
I don't even like.
I'll just look at that tomboy's abs and just be like, Why are you giving me that look, Jeff? Like you're about to punch me in the face and force me to look at those witch's tits.
Uh-oh.
That's a callback for people who don't know.
Look at that reference.
Look at those references. Look at that reference.
Look at those references. Oh shit.
I so badly need to make a fucking animation of that. Okay, well, I guess we got one more topic we got to talk about other than that.
Oh.
Josh, have you heard the news?
Of?
What's going on in the WNBA?
Oh, I've heard about people throwing dildos. Is that a thing now?
Yes.
Why is that a thing?
Because it's funny.
Because, my God.
Because they're all lesbians.
God.
Because literally right now you have people who are like, pay us what we're worth, and then it's like you make literally the same amount as like a mid-level player.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Just wondering, is Brendan's fault?
1 second. No.
Whose fault is it?
It's mine.
Good. Clean it up.
I will. But basically, yeah. So basically, they've been a lot of the players. I guess they've been having dildos thrown at them. No idea why.
Just started as a joke.
It just started. And then I guess the team went to another and like they get out and they're like, oh well, don't worry about it. Like they literally throw a dildo and it hit a person in the face.
God damn it. I'm assuming these people get kicked out.
Oh yeah, they get fucking like escorted out, right?
Yeah. For fuck's sake. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know why are these unless it's the same person over and over.
Oh, it's a completely different person.
Why? Why?
I don't know.
So fucking dumb.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No, sir. I don't like it one bit.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's okay, Josh. You don't have to like it.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
But basically, the reason why, like... But it's gotten to the point now where basically they're throwing... The people throwing dildos onto the courts and stuff like that, they're basically being, like, escorted out and being told, yeah.
Well, yeah. But it's
Yeah.
just like, I hate how this is now a thing with, like, more than one person.
I love it. It's fantastic. It's hilarious. There's netting going up and everything.
You know what? If this gets more publicity for the WNBA, then whatever.
Did you know, Josh?
Yeah.
Did you know that you could make a bet on a WNBA game, and if you made a bet that there was more betting going on about whether or not a dildo would be thrown at a WNBA game than there was like the actual outcome of said games?
Oh my God.
I don't know why like that is seemingly like interesting, but apparently more people were interested to know whether or not a dildo was going to be thrown onto the court than the actual outcome of said games.
I'll throw money at this, and I'll say that, yeah, definitely a woman's gonna have a dildo.
I think this is amazing.
Oh no,
This is perfect.
I hate society.
I love it. This is amazing. Like, this is perfect. This is literally...
Oh, is it?
No, it's not. But you know what? I don't care enough in order to actually, like, fix it.
Ah, I see.
And I think it's funny. So I'm not going to care.
I'm just not gonna care at all. I just think it's hilarious.
Like, I just think that this is so goddamn stupid.
If anything, I'm in the camp of, hey, maybe the outcome of this is that any news is good news, so therefore the women's NBA is back in the news again.
Hooray.
Despite it being terrible.
Hooray.
Hooray!
Women's new ideas are in the news.
The women WNBA is in there. Yay!
Yay.
Although it's fucking terrible. Yay!
Why are people watching this shit?
Oh boy. Why are people being douches?
Stop watching this crap.
I mean, it's fine. You can watch what you want to watch, but for fuck's sake, don't throw things at people.
Yes, throw things at people.
No, don't. Just don't. Now I'm just adding. I'm constantly moving to different pages in the workshop, and I'm like, I'll add this. I'll add this.
Yep.
I'll add this.
Yep.
Oh, there's so many.
I'm applying to a bunch of positions that like I saw on like LinkedIn, so I'm applying to them right now.
Ah,
That's nice.
getting the money.
Eventually I'll get something.
Get something.
Yep. I just want a job for fuck's sakes, you pieces of shit.
Please, I just fucking want a job.
I just want to work again.
Oh God, please.
I don't
know what work is anymore. I think it's a food.
We have no tolerance for sexism, racism, xenophobia, homophobia, transphobia, ableism, ageism, or any other form of harmful or hateful. Okay. I'm going to apply for this job.
Tell me how that goes.
I mean, I'm not a really hateful person. I'm not.
Yeah.
People think I am because I sit there and I'm like, yes, I actually use my brain in order to think, and I actually understand that people are not perfect, and I actually don't give a shit. If like that hurts you, because we live in this thing called reality, and sometimes reality has things where it says things that might be deemed offensive by groups of people. But that's also because the reason why it's like that is because if you do not acknowledge the flaws in society or the flaws that certain people have, then you're doomed in order to just gloss over them. And that ends up with more people possibly being hurt. So that's my personal opinion on that matter. But like, you know, that doesn't give you a right to be a dick.
Don't be a dick.
Yeah, don't be a dick.
Just don't.
Yeah. Yeah. But I think I have another topic we can talk about.
Throw it at me.
Okay. Josh, are you familiar with the idea that you can actually like so the actual topic is, I believe there was Rod Ferguson left Blizzard this week. Rod Ferguson, okay?
Right.
Okay, he left. He's gone. He's no longer at Blizzard. He also, Tencent has also quietly updated the Lights of Mortarion game, which is just Horizon. But Rod Ferguson basically left Blizzard.
Okay.
Rod Ferguson is the guy who usually joins studios and basically like fucking does a bunch of work and shit like that.
Okay.
And basically what Rod Ferguson has done is basically Rod Ferguson left. He has now he's now basically a free agent. He said, I'm not going to fucking go into I'm not joining anything Microsoft related as far as I'm aware. And that's kind of it.
Huh. Okay.
So the question is, what game would you like Rod Ferguson to, what studio would you like Rod Ferguson to join?
Is he one of those guys who actually like makes it work, like the company work better and make better products?
There was people who said that Rod Ferguson would be great at Bungie.
Huh. Because would he actually fix things?
I mean, that would require him to fire everybody. He would have to go up to Pete Hines and basically be like, I see what you're doing there, Pete. You're fired.
You're fired.
And I understand that you bought like 4 new Ferraris. Yeah, all of those have to be returned.
All of those have to be sold.
Yes. That would be literally what needs to happen. And it's kind of like our conversation that we were having earlier about Battlefield, where we were like, do people actually give a shit about this game? Do people care? And it's like, yeah, people care. People care a lot.
Yeah.
It's I just don't think that I just think that Rod Ferguson would not be a good fit for Bungie.
Would he? I don't know. Like, if he does an actual good job with smaller studios, then like fucking go to the smaller studio, I guess.
Well, he was on Blizzard, right?
Oh, okay, so he knows how to like build around big studios.
Yeah, he knows how to fix big studios.
I have a feeling that Bungie is such a, or actually, was it 343? I know. I think 343 and Bungie is a little bit of a hot mess. So.
Yeah,
I think he can just walk into one of them and just yell at them all and going, "You're all fired!" Like,
yeah.
Oh, like I think both of them can need that.
Mm-hmm.
Or what was it in that episode of the Venture Brothers, where they get some relative died and they get the ownership of the new Venture Tower in some like in New York City or something.
Oh, where Rusty's brother dies? Yes.
Yeah, so he gets the ownership of the tower, and they all drive to the tower, and they're rich. And he just immediately walks up to the whiteboard in the building and tells everyone that they're fired. Like, I would have kept them around, but all right. You do you. You fucking freak. Like... see, that's what I think in my head he will do. He will just walk into the building and just big strut going on, and goes to the nearest whiteboard and with a marker and just shittily done in handwriting. You're all fired. Like,
I mean, firing people sounds like the best thing to do for that studio. Actually, let me rephrase it. I personally think the best thing for those studios would be firing all of the management. Which
yes.
is oddly enough, hold on, I have to look up Warren Spector's freaking LinkedIn. By golly, if he looks me up, I'm going to be fucking embarrassed.
I think that would be one of the things that that has to be the thing that has to happen. It's like, oh, your management is absolutely terrible. They're gone. They're all gone.
Okay, so this is from Warren Spector. This is 3 weeks ago that he said this. He was responding to Michael Fletch, who I believe is one of his coworkers. Warren Spector, Chief Creative Officer. Warren Spector, creator of like some of the greatest video games ever made, says the layoffs are getting ridiculous. The thing that bothers me the most is that people in positions of leadership rarely seem to pay the price for development failures. It's almost always the people in the trenches, people least responsible for failures, who get burned. I am to always tell my teams that if a game succeeds, I'm going to get too much credit. Remember, teams make games, not individuals. But if games is developed or a commercial failure, I'm going to take all of the blame. The first may be unfair, but the latter is as it should be and must be. I wish more people would adopt this attitude. And it's like, yeah. Yeah, I think Warren Spector is pretty right by that.
Yeah.
I think he's a little bit smarter when it comes to that stuff, because he's like saying, what he basically is saying is he's basically saying point blank that, like, yo, like, if you're leading the ship and stuff like that, you're going to get a lot of, like, the credit for, like, the successes. And personally speaking, like, I think it's okay if you're leading the ship and you're doing a bunch of work and you're, like, the one responsible, you're coming up with all the ideas and all that stuff. Yeah, you should get the credit.
Yeah.
But the problem is like we're talking about a group of people. We're talking about a team of people who go, oh, well, you know, I just, you know, I'm going to be a little bit honest with you. I need to buy another yacht. So you're done. And it's like, what?
So I need another yacht. And I looked where I can cut money in the books. It says your job title owes this much money, so that's a yacht. So you're fired.
Yeah, bye.
So, wait, you're openly admitting to me that you're firing me so you can afford another yacht?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, it's also that, and I want a new Ferrari.
And also on the side, I can get a new Ferrari. You know,
Yeah.
You telling me this feels illegal. I don't think it is.
I don't think. Well, considering that you're being fired without cause, no, it ain't.
Fucking hell. That firing without cause thing, like, I get it. But at the same time, it's like, maybe we should take that, you know,
Maybe
step
if we
in the
can't
other.
provide a cause for somebody, we shouldn't fire them.
Yeah. Like, unless the person was actively, like, I don't know, sabotaging everything he touches.
Because as somebody who's been fired without cause multiple times, it's always really fun because you're sitting there being like, "Why are you firing me?" Oh, we can't tell you that. And it's like, you can't tell me that.
Kind of think we should step back in the other direction.
Yeah, it kind of feels like as if, like, if I'm doing something wrong, you should tell me it. Oh, but it's like, okay, well, we can't tell you the reason why we're firing you. And it's like, okay, is my personal opinion. I feel like as if you guys aren't doing it a lot and you guys are treating people like crap. Oh, well, you know, maybe that's an issue. Maybe that's an issue that you're having with us. And it's like, no, I legitimately feel like you're treating people like crap. Like, I'm just going to be blunt. It's the worst thing in the world because you're being told, like, you're not giving like actual, like, reason. And you're like, okay, like, I guess I'm left in the dark and cruel. Nothing I say is going to change this. Great. Fantastic. Well, it's like, and then you're sitting in there and you're like, well, like, you know, I guess I don't need to do anything. Fandango. Yeah. But yeah, no, like, I got nothing else to add. So.
Yeah, we should get our local legislator and say this is illegal.
Oh. I have Josh's new favorite thing in the world.
Oh.
Something that I keep ranting about every single time.
Oh.
It's not Battlefield related. Apparently there's a new painting and stocking season that I have to watch.
Yeah, I've heard there's a new season.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask my friend. Cool. There's a new Gundam Iron Blood Orphans movie. Hooray.
Hooray!
And Battlefield keeps beating the fucking shit out of Call of Duty. So hooray. And
Hooray!
yeah, I'm going to go work out and then I'm going to play video games.
Well, I'm going to probably go fall asleep because I still have to go work.
Yeah. Have a good night. So, thank you everyone for listening to Black Mind Games podcast. You can listen to us every Thursday on blackmindgames.podbean.com. Subscribe to us on your favorite podcasting app of choice. Have a good night. Bye.
Look, I've seen your little pitch deck, and I've read your precious notes. You wanna change the core gameplay, buddy, that's a hell no. You want microtransactions for hair dye, remove guns, cause it's too violent now. We're not here to sell feelings, we're here to make a game that's wow. I'm telling you straight, fucking no. Not maybe later, not we'll see how it goes. I'm not your babysitter, I'm the one steering this boat. So take your social awareness patch and let it sink like a stone. Pronouns, NPCs that apologize for fun. Remove the leaderboard, cause competition hurts some. What the fuck are we doing here? We had a working shooter, now it's a slow walk coffee sim. We replace boss fights with book clubs, and our player base slim. What the fuck are we doing here? We're supposed to be making a game, you know, fun, challenge, adrenaline, not a moral seminar with loot boxes. We've gutted combat for safe zones, nerfed weapons, cause damage numbers intimidate new players. You took the map, split it into cultural districts, and banned half the art, cause someone might not like it. Congratulations, you made the first game that makes me wanna uninstall myself. Thing no, what the F? We're not making a walking TED Talk. Thing no, what the F? It's a game, not a feelings block. Oh yes, let's nerf the dragon, he might hurt the knight's self-esteem. And make the final boss a group hug, cause conflict is just too mean. I'm your manager, hear me clear? Fucking no. Now get back to work before I make you the next patch note. What?
You know, if we just replace all of women with AI generated goon art, the world would be a better place, because then we can tell women to shut the fuck up. That's totally my opinion, Josh. I'm totally being honest.
Well, it's a good thing I'm recording, and I'm saving this
Yes,
for future lawsuits.
For blackmail. for blackmail.
Oh, frick.
No. My actual opinion is like the reason why the world's so fucked up is because I'm going to read this meme. Me watching the entire world fall apart because we couldn't tell mentally ill communists to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
That's an actual fucking like true statement. Because I think that if we had just sat there and just said, look, I see that you're talking and doing this thing, you know, clearly you don't understand my personal opinions or preferences of what you're doing. Okay. So let me spell it up for you. I don't want you to open your fucking mouth unless it's around a dick.
Mm-hmm. In a 4-player game, resurrect each of your fallen comrades at least once. I'm just reading achievements for Castle Crashers. Is that new DLC, the Painter Boss?
Oh yes, you're like, I'm going to play through that.
So it turns out I still remember like most of these old games, like 75% of the game. And turns out I'm like MLG at it because the first level you're running through, if you just run it through by yourself and you know what you're doing, it's just you hit like you're leveling up like crazy.
You just become a god among men. That's
Yeah,
weird.
Practically, it does kind of slow down because some of the enemy forces towards, I don't know, as I'm getting into more levels, my leveling up is kind of slowing down, but it feels like they fixed the leveling for this game simply because right off the bat, I gained like, I don't know how many, I think I got up to 5 levels and gave me like 16 points to fiddle with. And I'm like, whoa, this is a huge difference from the last time I played this game. Like, holy.
I am so much faster now.
I am so much more deadlier than I ever been.
Yep. I was gonna say something. Yeah. I basically played Battlefield 6 and planned the website.
Cool.
And I also had a shower thought that is a conspiracy theory.
Uh-oh.
Yes. This conspiracy theory might have legs. I don't know. Oh, dude, it actually is like kind of like... It's kind of an interesting thought process.
Right.
Might be a little bit racist, but who knows? Okay. Do you want me to explain it?
Oh, no, you racist.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Well,
The white Canadian who gets called racist all the time is actually a racist. Who would have guessed?
who would have thunk?
Man, I wonder why he's such a racist. Can't be all the people who fucking screamed at him and called him racist 50 times over.
Oh, my God. It's so bad. Oh, no.
But basically,
Yeah.
my thought process is, you know how like OnlyFans girls and stuff like that, sometimes they'll get paid in order to go to like Saudi Arabia and shit?
Paid to go to Saudi Arabia and shit?
Yeah, like they'll go to Saudi Arabia and they'll go to like, and they'll like just fuck like a like wealthy Arab
Okay.
and stuff like that. And then they're like, I'm in like Istanbul. And it's like, okay, how did you go to Istanbul? This is the guy I'm like with. And it's like, oh, so you're sleeping with him.
Ah,
Great.
as you do.
Yes. So my theory, my evil, genuine theory is that the reason why algorithms push, like the reason why there's like this massive push like for females to like become like whores and stuff like that is because the algorithm pushed it. And the reason why the algorithm is pushing that is because, quite frankly, wealthy Arabs are like, man, I would really want a bunch of whores I can just bang 24/7. I'll just give.
Is it really the algorithm, or is it because of human, what the basic?
No, because there's a lot more people they're saying, I'm not for this. Why does the algorithm push this shit?
Oh, I see. Because I would argue that it sells super hard, so therefore keep pushing it. Because it's
I
like sex sells like all the fucking time. So why is this any different?
Okay. The reason why we have an advent of femboys is because also the Arabs were like, I really want to fuck something different other than a random girl.
Uh-huh.
So let's, maybe if a bunch of young men chose to become women. Yeah, it's a conspiracy theory. It was actually a conspiracy theory I made in my shower. I was thinking about it. I was like, that would be an interesting thought process. It's not at all based in reality.
I was gonna say, because there's a lot of aspects of this that is just gonna fall apart.
Yeah, it is. It's like one of those Daryl Gribble conspiracy theories where he's like, I tell you what, the reason why the world is so bad is because of the government.
I see.
And you're like, yes, Daryl, I agree with you. COVID-19 was clearly just a mass pandemic. Scandemic. Thanks, Dale. My personal opinions disagree with you 100%, but that's me.
Although I do love the episodes where Dale tries to help, and I put this in quotes, tries to help, and he's like the weakest sack of potatoes out of all four of the friend group of King of the Hill. He's like, because like there's one episode where they're like doing NASCAR. I forgot what they're doing, but the crew was the pit crew, and then there was one of them was the driver. I think it was oh fuck, I can't remember their names anymore.
It was Boomhauer was the driver.
Yeah, Boomhauer was the driver, and then everyone else was the pit crew, and they literally gave a bucket full of sand to Dale, and he's like, you have to hold this bucket of sand. This is the most important bucket of sand ever. Just hold that bucket. And then once the car came in, they're all doing their shit. Dale was just yelling, oh no, the bucket of sand, I'm losing my grip.
I just like how Dale is like one of the more like, so King of the Hill recently was like, hey, we're releasing a brand new series. It's a pretty good series. Like, it's actually pretty enjoyable. And I just like how Dale, like, in this brand new series, became mayor with 9% of the vote.
Yep.
That's how I want my political career to go. I want to win an election with 9% of the vote. Anyway, shall we start the show? Because I guess we can talk about good things and bad things. And I guess I also have to play Sapphire Safari, but that's besides the point.
Or just play the new DLC of Castle Crashers. You could just upload any character you want. You could play as that character.
Oh.
That's the new DLC.
That requires me to spend money, and I don't have money.
Oh, you don't have $5? Like, oh, wait, how much is it? I think it's $5.
Josh, you realize I'm poor, right?
You are. What?
Yeah. Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I have Castle Clash. I do have Castle Clash. Okay, maybe I have no excuses.
Crasher classes.
Well, maybe you should. Maybe we'll play it together and stream it together. And I don't know.
Maybe. I'll be down.
No.
I'll be down for it.
You know, because you're like, oh man, I can't play Baldur's Gate, Jeff. And I'm like, but I want to play Baldur's Gate with you. And
I should just delete a bunch of shit and install it. If I have,
me and Ben are like, we're like, we want to play Baldur's Gate with you, and you're like, but no.
That's
fine. Can we play System Shock 2? No.
System Shock 2 is a single player game.
No, it has co-op.
Does it?
Yes.
Well, I gotta look into that.
System Shock 2, 25th anniversary. Hold on. Let's go to the start page.
Yeah.
System Shock 2 has co-op. Oh my god. Why would you?
Because that game does not have co-op in the first place, so...
Out of the online co-op.
Huh.
Because there was a mod that added in online co-op. And then the guys who were like, we're remastering System Shock 2. We added in online co-op. Everybody was like, oh.
Oh, that's kind of nuts, because this game was, like, balanced for one player, so having two players in it could be kind of broken.
Don't worry, Josh. We're going to go through we're going to be Ricardoing the entire time. Unfortunately, I was like, hey, Mike, we should play System Shock 2. And then I gave him a copy, and now me and Mike are like, I'm mad at one of the friends that Mike is friends with, so I don't know.
I mean...
Yes. I'm going to wait a bit until I be like...
Want to play a video game?
Yeah, I think I'm going to wait for, like, a bit. Okay. That's another conspiracy I have, actually, okay? Shodan's actually real.
Oh.
Okay. And she's somehow infiltrated social media algorithms. And she has decided to end the human race by making sure that there's only e-girls. So, yeah. That's my theory. Thank you, recruiter, for listening to my theories.
Oh no.
It's okay. It's okay. I recently got yelled at in a game chat, and they were like, oh yeah, like, don't you think Rod Ferguson would be better at Bungie? And I'm like, if Rod Ferguson joined Bungie, I hope to God he fires everybody. Just out of love. Because that man should not be in charge of. Well, actually, no. Rod Ferguson's more competent than most of the Bungie staff at this point. I think that's safe to say. But yeah, we'll start the show and let's go. Sync in 3, 2, 1.